power of Black women across our nation. To that point, our theme this year is owning our power. Did you all hear me? I said owning our power. Ladies, we know this is Women's HerStory Month, but we know Black women make history 365 days a year. I am thrilled to introduce this sister today. She's a Bad Sis star, the co-host for this evening. Dee Marshall, CEO of Managing Partner of Diverse and Engaged, and Girlfriends Pray. This sister is bad. Did you hear me? She owns 2 companies. I said Diverse and Engagement and Girlfriends Pray, because Lord, right now we need a lot of prayers. And speaking of winning and owning our power, we do this by protecting our rights and freedom, preserving our history, promoting diversity and democracy, and by participating in our votes. Sisters, put your hands together and help me welcome our host this evening, Dee Marshall. Come on, girl, take it away. Oh, we'll get on stage. I know, we need the music.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good day, gorgeous, greatness, beautiful, fabulous, amazing. Women, women of God. I'm going to say that again. Good day, gorgeous, greatness, amazing, beautiful, fabulous, amazing. Clap for yourselves. A round of applause for this, the official kickoff of the Black Women of Power Summit, National Coalition on All Things Fabulous. Mama, we're going to do this one more time because I feel the energy is real low here, and we're going to need to bring the energy levels up, okay? Yes or yes, somebody. Yes or yes, somebody. Yes or yes, somebody. Because what we don't need, it would be nice if we had some background music, but baby, when Black women show up, we are our own music. Say yes or yes. So we're going to say this one more time. If you are glad that God woke you up this morning, if you are glad that you are here in the building, if you are glad to be who you were created to be, stand up. Some people are still sitting down, and I'm going to give a pass to my African sisters, but I'm going to say it like this. My sister, my sister, my sister, we welcome you here, and is everyone who is able to stand standing? All right, and so a round of applause for your beautiful, fine selves. All right, and all right. All right, so again, I want to say welcome. Yes, my name is D.C. Marshall, and I'm the CEO and Managing Partner of Diverse and Engage, and I am delighted to be here again to help kick off the BWR Women of Power Summit. Now, I am one of your co-hosts for this evening, and I want to give the charge and the agenda for how we will spend our time. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to bring up the beautiful, fabulous, and amazing Melanie Campbell and the beautiful, fabulous, and amazing. We have a Wanga, and probably, is there a Wanga tribe or Wanga nation? What do we call, is it Wanga nation? Okay. She's going to let us know when she gets here. We are going to hear from Carolina Wanga. We're super excited. And then there are so many other amazing women who are on the agenda for today and over the next few days. So pace yourself to sustain yourself. So let me say this again, and I want you to repeat after me. Pace yourself to sustain yourself. Okay, we're going to say this again because 2024, we are in for a ride, but we are built for this. Yes or yes? So pace yourself to sustain yourself. So I want to share with you the manifesto for this fine evening and the theme for this year's summit. At the beginning of the year, I'm going to speak to Wanga woman and all of the Wanga women in the room. At the beginning of the year, Melanie had a conversation with her team, and it was about, 2024, we are in for a ride. But that's how we frame it. It's not anything else. Not it's going to be bad. No. Not it's going to, no, we're in for a ride. But we are going to need to pace ourselves to sustain ourselves, because what you can't do is be a liability for the culture. What you can't do is burn both ends of the candle and then you go down, because who's going to call your mother, your father, your sister, the brother to tell them that you're not coming? And so pace yourself. I'm going to share our manifesto after we move this along, but I want you to say, as Melanie Campbell, as we bring her to the stage, pace yourself to sustain yourself. And we're going to come back to that. So she is Melanie L. Campbell. She is a fierce advocate, a champion, a leader. She is the one who the White House calls her, but the culture trusts her. When the White House wants to know about black women, she is the one who is at the table. Yes, Miss Cora, yes. When they want to know who do black women trust to guard and to gatekeep our community, she is Melanie Campbell. So when I bring up the president and the CEO of the National Coalition on Black Civic Participation, the convener of the Black Women's Roundtable, can I say, all rise, Melanie L. Campbell!
All right, ladies, good evening. Can we give our sister, our host, you have so much power, D, spiritual power, Dr. Skinner, I'm telling you, don't y'all feel it? I feel it. And so we're going to come back to that manifesto, because what she talked about has sustained me and made me look in the mirror and put it on my refrigerator. Pace yourself to sustain yourself. Preachers in the room, that's a word, that's a sermon. So good evening. Welcome to the opening plenary of the 13th annual Black Women's Roundtable Women of Power National Summit. Today, we gather not only to celebrate Black history, can we celebrate Black history, which is American history, or better yet, Black HerStory, but also to commemorate this month. I am proud and mostly humbled that we've expanded global women's empowerment from a session to a full day, where we started with a global roundtable session with representation from Nigeria, Guyana, Kenya, Ghana, Colombia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, and if I left you out, just holler. Any other countries I left out? Dominican Republic. Black women have always, we've always been a force. And this election turnout will be important. I'm going to come back to that. And I'm going to come back to the rest of my remarks, because when I make a promise to somebody who I know is moving and grooving and getting stuff done and has to be somewhere early in the morning, I promised her I would get her in here. And she came, and she's been with us all day. So we wanted to honor her. We've been trying to honor her for about a year. And so this one worked out. And so someone could get this award for me. I'm going to give our Sistars Award, our first Global Empowerment Award, quite frankly, to our sister, Ms. Caroline Wanga, President and CEO of Essence Ventures. But before she comes up, we had an awesome time in that session, and you blessed us with your story. And so we're going to show that, because some of you all weren't able to be there for the pre-convening show, and this is on purpose. It's no words, no sound. So don't say, Melanie, we can't hear. Hear with what you see on that screen. and it will reflect who Caroline Wenger is. She is my ride or die girl. I'll go all the way with you, because I knew it from a distance, but now I know it more intimately. So can we show a bit of Caroline Wenger's story? Are we ready? Yes. And we just want to have quiet. If we can just be quiet and watch it. Thank you. Caroline Wenger, your story is a gift. You are a beacon of inspiration and empowerment for Black women everywhere. Through your visionary leadership as the driving force behind Essence Ventures, which includes Afropunk and BeautyCon, which I did not know. Maybe some of you else y'all do. I did not know the full connection. You have taken the Essence, quote unquote, brand and keeping it there for next generations. How many folks with the Essence Festival? How many have been to most of them? Right? I know I grew up with them because it's a party with a purpose. Caroline, your unwavering commitment to amplifying diverse voices and creating spaces where Black women can thrive has revolutionized the media landscape. You have shattered glass ceilings, challenged stereotypes, and paved the way for countless individuals to follow in your footsteps. Please join me. I would say much more, but you got to catch that plane. Our sister, Caroline Wenger, President and CEO of Essence Ventures.
Y'all think TSA gonna let me take up the thing? Oh. Mel is right, I do have to catch a flight, but the ability to fellowship with this group is something I have no regrets about. I am just a girl. I'm just a girl who has probably lived most of your lives in some way, shape, or form as you have lived mine. I am so grateful for an award that has been aligned to my name, but I'm gonna